Oh my God! President is behind me! Your biggest fan! Oh my God! Thank you so much, sir.
Alex Eala has reportedly picked up an honorable mention feature in PeopleAsia Magazine. While that might sound like a small achievement compared to Grand Slam upsets and a Wimbledon fourth-round run, it is actually part of a much bigger pattern that has been building for years. She is a Filipina athlete who continues to appear in spaces where very few Filipino athletes have ever been recognized. Today, we're breaking down every honor, every recognition, every magazine feature, and every milestone that has been associated with her name, and why more and more people are beginning to call her the biggest thing to happen to Philippine sports since Manny Pacquiao.
Resolutions were filed at the Senate and the House of Representatives to commend and honor Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala. These are for Ayala's historic performance at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships. The Senate resolution recognizes Eala for becoming the first Filipino to reach the round of 16.
Adding to that recognition, two separate resolutions were reportedly filed in the Senate and the House of Representatives to commend and honor Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala for her historic performance at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships. The Senate resolution recognizes Eala for becoming the first Filipino to reach the round of 16 at Wimbledon, marking a significant milestone in Philippine tennis history. Let's start with PeopleAsia specifically, because this isn't the first time the magazine has turned its attention to her. PeopleAsia continued to feature Alex Eala throughout her Wimbledon 2026 campaign, following her journey from her opening round victory over Zarazua to a stunning third-round upset of defending champion Iga Swiatek. But the PeopleAsia coverage is only one chapter in a much longer story of recognition that has followed Eala for years. This is where the story becomes much bigger than tennis. Back in 2021, Tatler Asia included Eala on its list of Asia's most influential people, for years before most casual sports fans outside the Philippines even knew her name. That kind of early recognition suggests that industry insiders have been paying attention long before her Wimbledon breakthrough turned her into a household name. Then, in April 2025, the Philippine Embassy in Madrid awarded her the Premier's Tanglor Trophy, recognizing her contributions to strengthening the relationship between the Philippines and Spain. The honor also reflected her strong connection to the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, where she developed her game. It served as another reminder that Eala's influence has never been limited to the tennis court. She has become a genuine cultural bridge between two countries, and institutions on both sides have taken notice. The accolades continued to grow in 2026. Forbes Asia named her to its prestigious *30 under 30 list.
Pinay tennis ace Alex Eala sa inilabas na 30 under 30 list ng Forbes Asia sa ilalim ng entertainment and sports category. Napabilang si Alex sa mga under 30 years old na Asian personalities na gumagawa ng breakthrough sa kanilang mga larangan.
Highlighting her in the sports and entertainment category. The recognition cited milestones such as becoming the first Filipina to defeat two top 10 opponents in a single tournament during the Miami Open, and becoming the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match at the US Open. She was not simply included on the list. She reportedly emerged as one of its standout honorees among nearly 4,000 candidates evaluated from across the Asia-Pacific region. Then came Wimbledon, the tournament that transformed years of recognition into a full-scale national phenomenon. On July 13, 2026, Eala reached a career-high WTA singles ranking of world number 28, making her the highest-ranked Filipino player in WTA Tour history. She became the first Filipina to break into the top 30 in singles, the first to record victories over top 10 opponents, the first to reach the fourth round of a Grand Slam, and the first to reach a WTA final in the Open era. That same day, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. presented Alex Eala with a presidential citation at Malacanang Palace, praising her for embodying, in his words, the finest qualities of the Filipino people. It was another milestone in a growing list of national honors recognizing not only her success on the court, but also her impact as a representative of the Philippines on the world stage. Eala has also been recognized 8 separate times by the Philippine Sports Writers Association throughout her career, with honors dating back to 2019. Year after year, she has been acknowledged for her outstanding achievements in tennis. 8 recognitions from the same organization over 7 years are more than just a remarkable streak. They reflect sustained excellence and demonstrate how consistently Philippine sports media has viewed her as one of the country's premier athletes. Now we come to the comparison that has been circulating throughout Filipino sports circles for months, and for many people, it is no exaggeration. More and more observers are calling Alex Eala the biggest Filipino athlete since Manny Pacquiao. Think about what that comparison actually means. Pacquiao did not simply win boxing matches. He brought an entire nation together. Streets emptied, businesses slowed, and millions of Filipinos gathered in front of their televisions whenever he fought. That is the standard people are invoking when they compare Eala's growing influence to his. The comparisons did not emerge out of nowhere. During Eala's Wimbledon run, watch parties were held across the Philippines, with many fans drawing direct comparisons to the famous Pacquiao Fight Night gatherings. Senator Ping Lacson even described her as a detoxifier for the nation, suggesting that she had the ability to unite a deeply divided country in much the same way Pacquiao did during the peak of his career. In a fitting full-circle moment, Eala herself has spoken about Pacquiao with admiration, calling him super inspiring as an athlete. That makes a comparison more meaningful. It is not simply a narrative created by commentators, but one connected to an athlete whom Eala herself has long respected. What makes her rise even more remarkable is the sport in which she is achieving it. Boxing has always enjoyed a massive following in the Philippines, so in many ways Manny Pacquiao rose within a sport the country was already passionate about. Tennis has never had that same level of infrastructure or grassroots culture. Alex Eala is helping build an entirely new audience from the ground up, turning a sport with relatively limited domestic attention into one that now has Filipinos staying awake until 2 o'clock in the morning to watch live coverage from Centre Court in London. So where does the PeopleAsia feature we started with fit into all of this? In many ways, it is just one thread in a much larger tapestry that includes Forbes Asia Tatler Asia the Philippine Sports Writers Association, a presidential citation, and a series of history-making achievements on the WTA Tour. Every new recognition strengthens the last, and at this point it is difficult to find a major recognition list in the Philippines over the past 5 years that has not included her name in some form. The bigger question now is whether this represents her peak or simply her starting point. At just 21 years old, with a career-high ranking still climbing and a Grand Slam 4th-round appearance already on her resume, Eala looks less like an athlete who has reached the ceiling and more like one whose career is only beginning. If magazine features, Forbes honors, and national recognition are arriving this quickly before she has even broken into the world's top 20, it raises an exciting question about what the rest of her 20s could look like on the WTA Tour. Before we wrap up, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the comparisons to Manny Pacquiao are fair, or is it still too early to place Alex Eala in that conversation given how different boxing and tennis are as sports and cultures? Some of you have been following her journey since her junior Grand Slam days, while others discovered her during her remarkable Wimbledon run. Both perspectives are valuable, so let me know where you stand in the comments. These discussions always become some of the most interesting conversations on this channel, and I'm genuinely looking forward to reading your opinions before we cover whatever comes next in her career. That's where things stand with Alex Eala today, a growing collection of honors and recognition that stretches from regional magazines all the way to Malacanang Palace, along with comparisons to the country's most iconic athlete that are becoming harder to dismiss. If you enjoyed this update, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one, because at the pace she's been setting, there's a good chance another major headline is just around the corner.